Think about a flabby muscle compared to a toned one. Low vagal tone shows up as restless sleep, irritability, low motivation, and gut dysbiosis. We reach for quick fixes like refined sugar, ultra processed foods. All of these things spike blood sugar, also can wreak havoc on our gut microbiome, and we at times reach for extra caffeine, go on streaming binges. All of these things further blunt vagal function. It's a loop that stealthily erodes mood and resistance. What if a single nerve that zigzags from your brainstem to your gut held the master key to calm, confidence, and a naturally lifted mood? Well, stick around for the next 10 minutes and I'll show you 5 science backed ways to flip that nerve from frazzled to feel good. No supplements or pricey gadgets required. Well, friends, I'm Heather Hewett, double board certified naturopath, clinical nutritionist, and somatic trauma therapy geek. Welcome to the Butterfly Event Podcast, the show where we blend neuroscience and real life stories so highly sensitive, neurodivergent, and wellness curious humans can build unshakable emotional resilience. Today's spotlight, I'm excited to talk about, is the vagus nerve. That is Latin for wandering. It's the longest cranial nerve weaving through your throat, your heart, your lungs, your diaphragm, and your gut. Think of it as the body's social media feed. It posts 24/7 status updates on your internal world to your brain and broadcasts all clear signals back to your organs. When the vagus nerve is toned and firing smoothly, you get lower heart rate, cortisol balance, higher heart rate variability, which is HRV score for those who have a smartwatch, better stress, and you bounce back, or as I like to say, bounce forward easier. You increase acetylcholine and oxytocin, which is great for elevating mood and social ease. Well, when it's understimulated, you deal with anxiety, rumination, digestive issues, even low-grade depression. Well, here's the challenge and modern dilemma. We have chronic micro stressors that we deal with, from tons of emails that come in, traffic, doom scrolling. All of these things keep us in sympathetic fight or flight. Over time, vagal tone weakens. Think about a flabby muscle compared to a toned one. Low vagal tone shows up as restless sleep, irritability, low motivation, and gut dysbiosis. We reach for quick fixes like refined sugar, ultra processed foods. All of these things spike blood sugar, also can wreak havoc on our gut microbiome, and we at times reach for extra caffeine, go on streaming binges. All of these things further blunt vagal function. It's a loop that stealthily erodes mood and resistance. Well, let's explore this. I promise simple research stacked methods. So let's dive into a 5-step vagus vitality routine you can layer into every day. Number 1, which is my favorite of all of these, the diaphragmatic breathing method. You can do this in the morning or whenever you're stressed. How you do it is you inhale through your nose for 6, hold for 2, exhale through pursed lips or keeping your mouth closed and exhaling through your nose. This works because we have a longer exhale, which activates the vagal brake. It lowers heart rate within 2 cycles of doing this. And here's a tip. Place your hand on your lower ribs and feel them expand out, not just up, when you're breathing. Number 2, cold face immersion. This can be done post-workout or mid-afternoon slump. You can fill a large bowl of water with cool water and some ice cubes. Submerge your cheeks and forehead for 15 and 30 seconds. This is going to work because it activates the dive reflex, which triggers instant vagal activation, boosting parasympathetic dominance and mood regulating neurotransmitters. You can modify this in case that's too intense, putting your face into that bowl of water, or you're at work or you're out and about. You can splash cold water in your face. Number 3, vocal vibes like humming and gargling. You can do this during commute or shower time. How you do this is by humming your favorite tune, gargle vigorously for 60 seconds. This works because the vibrations massage the vagus nerve where it innervates vocal cords and throat muscles. Then it will elevate acetylcholine and release tension. You can stack this by, during your daily mouthwash routine, turn it into a gargling session for a minute. Well, number 4 is the gut-brain plate. Key foods that we want to focus on are fermented veggies, such as ones that have prebiotic fibers, like onions, green bananas, as an example, omega-3 rich flax or chia seeds, and eating vegetables and fruit and variety and diversity, because all plants have fiber. And I like to suggest to my clients, as well as what I do, I eat half my plate in veggies. We want to get our fiber up. And the reason being is because 80 to 90% of vagal fibers are afferent. They carry messages from the gut to the brain. And feeding friendly microbes amps up serotonin production. Over 90% of serotonin is made in your intestines, and we need that fiber to feed our microbes so they create those short chain fatty acids that are so important. A quick recipe could be a rainbow quinoa bowl with kimchi, avocado, and hemp hearts. Number 5, social safety ritual. Well, we can wind down in the evening. We can do this by sharing a genuine moment of eye contact and gratitude with a partner, pet, or even via video chat. This is important because co-regulation and oxytocin release ramp up vagal tone, safe connection, and it literally rewires threat pathways. A solo version would look like hand on heart with a self-compassion statement in the mirror, or maybe not in the mirror. I am safe. I am okay. I know it sounds woo-woo, but MRI scans show reduced amygdala activity. I use this tool with my clients and myself, and it's been a game changer. And when you listen to these, pick one to start. The most important thing is consistency. Consistency beats intensity all the time. So here's a real world transformation story. Meet Carlos, a 35-year-old high school art teacher who came for coaching. He started with symptoms such as afternoon energy crashes, spiraling negative thoughts, and weekend isolation. A plan was put together called a 2x2 plan. The plan consisted of the diaphragmatic breathing upon waking and vocal humming during his drive home. Each of these took 2 minutes each, a total of 4 minutes a day. By week 2, the midday slump shortened by an hour. By week 4, his HRV was up to 15 ms, thanks to smartwatch data, And by week 8, he added fermented salsa at lunch. He reported sharper focus in class. Month 3, Carlos formed a Friday sketch club with colleagues and had a social ritual he felt good about. His depression scores dropped from a 12 to a 5, which is very mild. The aha moment for him is when he realized shifts weren't mystical, they were physiological switches he could actively flip. Well, in conclusion, your vagus nerve is the body's built-in mood management system. Think autopilot for calm. And by sprinkling the cold, breath, vibration, nutrition, and connection throughout your day, you give that nerve daily reps. Stronger tone, quicker bounce back or bounce forward, brighter mood, and clear mind. No fancy biohacking chamber needed, just intentional micro moments every day. Well, I wanted to show a vagal toning exercise that I like to use. I teach it at class to my clients and I use it. So the vagus nerve has a lot of nerve endings in at the ear point here. So anywhere on the ear of massaging it would do wonders for you. There's a few points that I like to use, and that is in the inner fold here, taking the edge of your finger and massaging that, doing that for a minute very gently until you notice that sigh, swallow, or yawn, which lets you know that you activated the vagus nerve and shifted over to the parasympathetic. You can also massage alongside the ear. You can massage inside the inner ear. There are many points there, whichever feels good. And when you notice that, and you'll notice that shift, you can pull down on the earlobe. You can even place your finger in your ear and pull down. There are many things that you can do with the ear that's great for vagal toning, and do it for a minute at a time. And you will notice that calm, it feels like a decompressing or letting air out of the balloon feeling. It's wonderful. Well, if you're ready to test drive this, subscribe on YouTube or follow in your podcast app so you never miss a bite-sized resilience challenge. And challenge time, record a 15-second humming clip, post it to your IG stories, tag at Heather M. Hewitt and hashtag Vagal Vibes, and I'll repost my favorites. Share this episode with a friend who's been riding that stress roller coaster. Co-regulation starts with connection. Remember, butterflies don't grow wings in turbulence. They find stillness in the cocoon first. Your vagus nerve is that cocoon. Give it the daily nudge it needs and watch your mood take flight. Until next time, breathe long, hum loud, and keep those wings unfurling. Bye for now.